Just a friendly reminder that the opinions expressed on this show are not worth a Canadian penny, so disregard anything you hear that might get anyone in trouble. And despite some of the great ideas you may hear, don't try them at home. Go to a friend's house instead.
It's time to get a gun. That's what I've been thinking. Well, I could afford one. And if I did just a little less drinking, time to put something between me and the sun. When the talking is over, it's time to get a gun.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Slamfire Radio. This is episode 648, recording live on April 1st. First, I am your host, Tony.
Tony?
Mm-hmm.
You're not Tony.
It says so right here.
You're Adriel. Oh. So I'm Kyle. I'm another one of your hosts. I'm Kyle.
Okay.
And I am Vancouver Dustin.
Vancouver Dustin.
Very good. Yeah.
Is there a different Dustin that's on the show that's a show host that's not from Vancouver?
Maybe. Some days.
No, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, Dustin, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you did in guns this week?
Sure. I did not work on a movie this week. This is going great. I think in the group chat that Tony might be bullied into going to Memorial. So, well, bullied or peer pressured, either way, how you look at it.
It's peer pressure. There's no such thing.
Sure,
there's no such thing in our chat as bullying. It's peer pressure. It's support.
I was bullying him
Forcefully.
a little bit, Kelly. So, yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Well, then the issue becomes, we know because Tony isn't me, and he doesn't have access to a variety of handguns and shotguns
Tony.
from before the ban.
You could just say it.
I think Tony is missing.
You
today.
are
Tony?
Dustin. Dustin, just tell us what you did in guns. You don't need to talk about this Tony guy.
Tony, you're hurting my head.
I don't know who you're talking to, Kyle, but yeah, Dustin, go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
But I was able to do some reloading. I ran into some very similar issues loading my 303 comparing to Tony last week. But as you may have remembered, Tony mentioned that he's using the neck sizing dies for his Lee set, and there's specific instructions on how you can resize the neck tighter than what the instruction manual would recommend. So I was able to do that, and the neck tension has been fixed. So now I can use these similar to what Tony was using, the 7.6239 bullets for 303 British. Haven't tried them yet, so I do have a chronograph that I've never used.
When did you get the chronograph?
It's been a bit. I think I had it for IPSC PCC.
Okay.
So I was gonna load and shoot it, and then before that winter ended, PCC were dead. So that was a thing.
Hey, question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever listen to the Reloading Radio podcast?
Which one?
Reloading Radio?
Like the back in the day?
Mike, the guys.
I don't know if it's still live.
I don't think it's live. That's
No,
the
it's
thing.
not. But go
can
and
you
listen
find
to it. If you're doing reloading, there's...
Right, I don't think you can find it anymore.
You should be able to. Let me look. You talk, Tony. I'll look.
I talk, Dustin. Tony will be next. A IPSC and 3-gun person out in Alberta, David Knox, match director. He got a very fancy shotgun barrel, and I don't know why he got it. Maybe it was just always cut in. It's from Briley. Maybe it's just always cut in Delta Point Pro. He mostly shoots Apex optics these days. I don't know if he is a Apex shooter or not. Maybe he is. So he didn't have a DPP optics on hand. So that's why my Delta Point Pro pattern optic, the Defender ST, is in my hand instead of on my semi-working SBI rimfire gun. We don't really have a lot of mini rifle things going on right now. There's a few shotgun matches coming up that I will get to in a second. And of course, unlucky Tony, I get to shoot a lot of pistols. So shooting more pistol right now instead of mini rifle. So I thought I would offer it to Dave for him to try it out, but I think he just bought a Defender XL. So maybe this is not necessary. I'll see if I get to meet him, and then I'll give it to him if XL hasn't arrived yet. But we'll get a long-term shotgun dot reliability testing out of it. That'll be interesting. You'll be shooting modified division. The whole barrel is a thing. I'll probably show it during new gun stuff. It's ported. It starts out as a slug barrel that you remove the rifling out of. So it's a heavier gauge barrel that way. Ported sights. I think some kind of an optic footprint on it. So very, very, very fancy. It's called like the Ultimate M2 barrel from Briley or something like that. So that is very interesting. And Adriel had to bash on my optic of choice.
Bash on it a little bit.
The Vortex Spark 2. This was my first optic in my entire shooting career. So yeah, it served me quite well, I have to say. And for me, you got to in context, the price hasn't.
I saw one at Cabela's for $2.99.
Well, regular price is $2.99, which is insane.
That's insane. Even at $200, it's kind of
basically
insane.
It's always on sale for $199. But the thing is, like 5 years ago when I had it, it's already $199. So it depends on how you think about it. Do you think about it as there's a lot of inflation, so the price is okay, or it was already kind of obsolescent at the time? It was $200, and now it's still $200.
I think a Romeo 5 is about the same price and has 50,000 hours of lifetime.
Yeah, the battery life is pretty bad on it. It does have auto off. That's probably one of the only even semi-modern feature on it.
But it's only auto off after 12 hours. And at high
16.
Yeah,
so you're gonna burn through the battery.
Yeah. Even with that auto off needs to be sooner than 12 hours.
So for sure, it's, to me as well, it's more of a recreational optics these days.
I think it's fine as long as you use it within the limits. I think it's still fine. Like 10 years ago, that optic would have been great. It's just the other stuff on the market is just
more competitive, and
yeah.
Vortex themselves even are updating their entire series through, for example, the Defender series. That's a lot more modern in terms of feature. You have DPP footprints, auto off, shake away. I think the enclosed ones have a solar assist as well, so that's good for some situations also.
It's a great optic. The one that you have right there, it's a great optic for somebody who's just a beginner that doesn't want to spend a lot of money. And yeah, there's other things on the market, but you know what? I had it, so
I'm looking at a SIG Romeo 5 Gen 2 that has multiple mounts, so not just the high mount for $259 at RDSC.
Yeah, I think the multi-high mount for especially a newcomer is pretty important, just so you can move it all across all the different guns. That's very nice.
It does add flexibility, but this one has multiple mounts. All right.
Yeah, that's about all I did for this week. And Adriel posted quite a few videos out there. The Speed B looks very interesting for sure. All right, let's go to Tony next. What did you do in guns this week?
range visit. Took my M1 Garand out to the range with PMC. So I was running Nork through it, and I get the odd like issue with Nork, which it's cheap, so I just lived with it. But I didn't just get fails to fire with it last time I took it out. Last time I took it out, I had fails to fire and fails to feed and a couple of other issues. So I wanted to try something brass cased. The PMC was brass cased, and it ran great. And it was basically hitting the same spot too. I didn't even adjust my sights, so those are all good to go. TM22 feather, got that out to shoot. That thing's unstoppable. It's so good. Savage 12 FV, set it in. She did a little bit of shooting with that Keck optics scope, which I've been testing.
The what optics?
Keck optics. I thought it was like a 4chan joke when I first heard it. I'm like, oh, like no, it's actually a thing. it's a Chinese scope manufacturer that's in Europe and that kind of thing. They sent me a couple of scopes 4 months ago. And I just I was waiting on this one rifle. And then the guy sold it, and I'm like, "Oh, what the hell?" I thought I was buying that rifle.
Well, 4 months ago. Think about it. This is Alberta.
Yeah, well,
it's not helping your odds.
That kind of thing. Yeah. Anyways, so then I got this other Savage 12 FE for a fantastic deal. Stuck the scope on. It's also got 34 millimeter tubes, so it's a little bit hard to mount.
Yeah, that's pretty standard these days, actually. For PRS,
30 millimeter, you can call standard. 34 is not exactly standard. If you go to Cabela's right now, how many rings are you going to find that are 34?
Oh, quite a few. Vortex have them. MDT have them.
You're not going to see too many in Bass Pro.
Oh, you got to check it. They sell the Strike.
They'll have a couple of really expensive options. They're not going to have any cheap options or even mid-tier price options. $100. They're going to be $100. Anyways, not the ones I paid for.
Yeah, they're going to be $100. That's probably accurate.
The ones I got were not from Bass Pro.
You could have got the new Vortex Sports rings. Those are only $50.
Haven't seen them, but yeah, I could look for those. Got that out. The Ranger, the Eaton's Ranger, that gun that I had redone. So I redid the stock. I think Tony told me you got to do the stock too. So fine, I got to do that. So I got it all done, and the video's done, and my kid's working on editing it right now. He's like, "It's an hour and a half. Is that all right?" I'm like, "No, that's not all right. You got to cut that thing down."
Why is it an hour and a half? Oh,
I did a lot of footage. I did a lot of like every little thing I did to that thing during the restoration. I took video of.
You could do a mini series though.
Nah,
barrel action. Well, it serves the greater good. How to refinish the barrel action, how to refinish the stock, all separated so some beginner can follow along.
But it's not a DIY video. It's a rust porn video where you watch look at how shitty it looks before and then afterwards. It's not going to be perfect, not even close. But like it runs. Yeah. You can shoot it. Looks fine.
That's good. You stopped the thing from falling apart further, which is
Yeah, for sure. I brought out my Garmin chronograph, and it's so good, Tony. I can't remember the last time I charged it. I think it was like 3 months ago. I charged it. I just brought it to the range. I'm like, work, and it did.
Also, I don't trust rechargeable batteries.
Way I go.
So
just worked. So I got velocities for the M1 Garand and the TM22 in case we do long range shots at Battle of Alberta. I'm going to be encouraging Jay to set some. I want 400. I want 400 meters. I want some long stuff.
BOA.
Yeah. I want some long stuff.
We did
it just fine at
Superstition.
Superstition.
Yeah, we did 500 yards.
Yeah,
I did it with a red dot. We should be able to do it, right?
I didn't read the matchbook for Superstition, but for Memorial, they consider they consider the magnifier and a particular optic as one optic.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, that's so that you can run a magnifier and a red dot.
Yeah.
I think BOA counts that as two, right?
I think it counts it as TAC ops, but I'm not sure. I don't deal in these things. I deal with 1X. Anyways, I got some velocities on it so I can do the holdover and that kind of thing. And then I'm borrowing this rifle, but this is the MDT field stock. This is one of their more inexpensive stocks. My buddy got this on on the Black Friday sale.
Inexpensive is a stretch.
I love that stock, by the way.
Well, Black
it was
Friday
really
sale
reasonable.
is probably good.
Yeah, Black Friday sale. Use a shim for the back. The cheek piece is just got a screw on the side there, so you can adjust it to
easy.
But
whatever
not
height you want.
spring-loaded?
No, it's not spring loaded.
Okay.
That would be nice if it was spring loaded, but again, this is a value price.
It's
stock.
a value price stock, so
Yeah.
you're not getting springs, but it's still
AICS mags.
Good.
M-Lock 4-end. I think they have some different channels to go in here, but
Different barrel profiles, I'm guessing.
but we're not using that. We just have this Stevens 200 in here. The Stevens 200 has a blind mag, so by getting the stock, you get a stock with the mag in it, which is kind of nice. And I've got that Keck. I think this is a 3-12 on top of here. Yeah, 3-12 by 56. Look at the objective on that thing. So lots of light gathering with this thing. Should work good for coyotes and that kind of thing. This one's in 223.
Oh, it's in 223. Where is it made?
MDT's field stock, isn't that made?
No,
in
the
Canada.
Stevens 200.
US.
That's before Stevens become new Stevens, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Before everything's imported.
Yeah. The Stevens line used to be just their budget line. It wasn't necessarily imported, but now they're doing that. Yeah, so 20 MOA rail on this one, Kick optics, 3-12, I believe. Yeah, 3-12, and I think that's all. Oh, trigger. The fancier. I've got a Rifle Basics Sav 1 trigger in there, which is like a lightened Savage trigger. So
interesting. Never heard of them.
They used to be like the bee's knees for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nice crisp trigger on there now. Anywho, that should be good. Oh wait, I'm gonna try something. Clip this. Okay, there. Now that should just make StreamYard to like clip that all into one shot. I've been a busy boy on videos and articles and that kind of thing. For videos, I got a video out for Speed Bees loaders, multi-gun soft cases, the Spark 2, Chiappa LA322, and I uploaded some match footage to Patreon. So I've put up YouTube videos of I've had some of my matches is just like unlisted and just sitting there, and I've just published them to Patreon. So if you join our Patreon, you can see me fall and eat shit in Phoenix. 2 different angles. Multicam. Well, I ran my head cam for most of it,
God.
and I gave my phone off to people. But you know what happens when you hand over your phone over to people, right? Sometimes they forget about it, or sometimes they start recording late.
You can't think about it that way, because your squad full Canadian or half Canadian?
Half.
Oh, that's not fun. But no, what you should do is everyone should have a designated buddy who is far away from.
We tried doing that. It
didn't work.
Usually that works. It didn't work that great this time, but I have most of the footage. Usually, like the heads up cam was the one you want to see. But every once in a while, like wherever there's movement, I like to do the third cam because that shows like in relation
how your foot is doing.
A foot, and you get a better sense of the full stage when you see the person moving in the stage.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how I like to do those, and I got that for most of the stages. So I use those in there. Today I put up an article on lies that the government and media say about the gun confiscation program. So take a look at that at huntinggearguy.com.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I was on CBC. I don't think I mentioned that last time.
You were.
Yeah, I was on CBC. Well, so they
the 30 seconds. However, you were fantastic for the 30 seconds. Do you want to talk about
it? They could have cut it less charitably for me. I mean, I think like they recorded that in January, so it's been a while. But then Tumbler Ridge happened in the middle, and they had to like.
I think they probably paused it for that.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they also wanted to wait until almost to the end of the registration.
They didn't want to wait until almost the end. When I was talking to the reporter, they're like, I don't know. I don't think we have much time to put this up because maybe, like, who knows if something changes. So they wanted to get up something earlier, but Tumbler Ridge just kept them. Yeah, and like you mentioned, Kelly, there's 30 seconds of me, and they recorded me for 2 hours.
Yeah. So can I ask you,
Mhm.
I already know the answer to this, but maybe people who are listening, watching, etc., don't know the answer to this. And I also know that there's been questions coming too, specifically about some of the B-roll, particularly the stuff that was shot down in the U.S. What are your comments, sir?
Fair use allows anyone to use any
Correct.
short clip from anywhere. They didn't ask me if they could use the clip from the U.S.
Yeah.
They don't have to, but at the same time, I think so. I actually emailed the reporter like as soon as it went up. I'm like, hey, I think you did a good job of like balance, but this clip you put in right here, your editor put in, like, this is misleading. You're like it because they showed a clip of me firing a full auto subgun in the U.S., ripping off 10 rounds, and then they immediately cut to, and this is a GSG 16. me showing this.
It was a really short
gun.
clip.
Yeah.
Well, first, there wasn't a lot of rounds in that magazine. Second, I think it was just intentionally to grab your attention in that way, and
sensationalism, right? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and I think so. Okay, so that happened. I emailed the reporter. I'm like, yo, like this is misleading, and they said, maybe we'll change the description. So then they changed the description on YouTube, which that's like the least you could do, and it's not very much. No. But then some other people complained to me, like, you know what? Instead of complaining to me or bitching on CGN, go email the CBC, and if enough of you do it, something will happen. And some people were like, no, nothing will happen. They're laughing at me and that kind of thing. And enough people did it, and something happened. They pulled the clip and re-uploaded. Yeah. So
I was surprised. They actually did more than I expected. I thought they were going to do a new video. Fine. YouTube hasn't given options for you to re-upload in place re-upload something. They used to do it.
I think 10 years ago by now. You can edit a video that's up. I think you can
exactly. You have to use the YouTube editor. So they actually cut out that part in the 40-minute. Was it it was a 40-minute 4-hour TV runtime one as well. So actually,
so it was a full edition for
and the separate segment as well.
Yeah.
Because the rest of it I thought was actually really good. So I had people like,
it was balanced.
How come you didn't mention this or mention that? It's like, I did, but
they were put it in there.
They didn't choose that.
No. I think they actually like did better on some of the stuff. So one of the points I mentioned was like, in Toronto they found like 90% of their guns are coming smuggled from the US. They didn't take my words for that. They went and talked to the Toronto Police Association guy and had him say it. Like, well, that's better than having me say it, right?
Yep.
And then for other stuff, like other points that I had made, Sam, the reporter, she actually made those points on video, which I think is also okay. So like the fact that they didn't use all of my stuff is okay. I think that's fine. I would have liked them to include like a couple of little things, like I say like, hey, this is GSG 16. This is this rifle my kid hunts with. Like that's the point I was trying to get across with that one. And instead, it's just like, here's a GSG 16, and it's plasticky and that kind of thing. It's like, well, that's true, but the number one thing I said was that, or that it was the other thing I mentioned is, why am I not participating? It's like, well, this is just cold political calculus. The government's just doing this for votes, and they took that and ran with it. So like they actually made that point on their own, which I think is also fine. So like all in all, I'm happy with the result. I wasn't super happy about that clip that they put in there.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
They fixed it afterwards, but it's like, man, did you guys do that on purpose?
The initial strike is already there.
Yeah. Now people have already seen that. I have gotten so many emails from people. Some people saying like, did you give that to him? And then some people just outright saying like he gave it to him. And then some people saying like, ooh, that's
accusations,
copyright.
man. Jesus.
Like, it's not copyright. Anyone can use, like, what do you think those React videos make money for them, right? Like anyone's allowed to use little clips of this kind of stuff. And that's fine.
Here's my thoughts a little bit too. So we're a culture, right, where we hide. We hide our pictures. We hide on social. We don't post on anything. You're the hunting gear guy. You're an ordinary Canadian, right? Show you shooting. You really Well, you were
Most people
talking.
would look at the background and not agree with the normal Canadian part of your comment.
Okay, we're podcasting. We're a pro-gun podcast right now, right?
Yeah.
But
And
that being said, so
I'm an
during
enthusiast.
you're enthusiast. Yes, you are. You're a Canadian who is affected by the ban, right?
Yeah.
The confiscation. It's not a ban, it's a confiscation. So yeah. Be proud of the fact that you are an enthusiast and you are somebody who's responsible.
Well, it could have been worse, right? I mean,
we all have to be.
CTV contacted me yesterday asking if I would comment on something like, and they're like, you have to do it by 2:00. I'm like, no, I'm busy. I don't get time for this crap. And instead, they got some other hobo to comment on their stuff, and not a gun owner or anything like that. Just some Quebec academic. I don't think his English was very good. He didn't make any sense at all. His like statements were like wrong, and also didn't really make sense.
Who was it? Do you know? Or what was it? Can you?
I can find you the.
Why
clip.
don't you find it and send it to us later, and we can have a look at it and see what he saw.
Yeah.
Well, there's also the recent articles by the CTV. I just find it.
That's one that I wanted to comment on as well. Like, so I put that in my article. They've got pictures of like ARs with bump stocks on them. Those were never legal in Canada. Where'd you get these pictures? It's the same thing like Kelly, like you were mentioning. They're trying to put sensational stuff up there because it gets clicks, and what gets clicks gets on the article, no matter like
they're in it.
CBC the journalistic integrity is kind of out the window on some things, on some topics, right?
That's how you get. That's the modern marketing. Is you got to get clicks. The truth or not doesn't matter anymore, and I found it's very hurtful.
It used to be where journalism, if you were not able to verify a source, right?
You get fired.
You would be fired.
Yeah.
However, nowadays,
where'd you get this from? Oh, I got it from here. Who said it? Well, I don't know. Oh, you're out of here, right? Yeah. It's but those aren't these days anymore. Like
it's not.
Journalism is it's hard to make money in with all this online stuff and the death of newspapers and all that kind of stuff. So
yes, correct.
Very hard to make money in. So they're more willing to do stuff that's for the sensationalism, for the clicks.
I think TikTok, you know the old song, "Video Killed the Radio Star."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think TikTok killed
news,
mainstream media.
The news was dead long before TikTok. Yeah. But on the plus side, they did do a radio release, and that radio release, the reporter actually said more of the stuff from her point of view, and I thought it was much better. Good. Yeah. It wasn't like it didn't suffer from the video like ADD like Zoomer brain that everyone's got, where you got to like say something new and flash like different like jam cuts like all over the place. You can just say the thing. Like on radio, you can talk for 8 minutes. So I think that's how long the thing is about 8 minutes to tell a more complete story. It's still not as good as like a podcast or something like that, where you can really dig into an issue and kind of talk about the complexity and the context of it. But
yes, just like Slamfire Radio. And thank you, and you're welcome. Okay.
I'm not going to pat her back that well. I don't think we do that good of a job at it. But
no, we
don't. This weekend, Sherwood Park 3-gun. And some camping. I had this huge wind row, which for people who aren't in Edmonton, is a huge snowbank basically that's made of ice that was blocking my trailer. And my brother Thomas
is it melted now?
You try
to push out of it.
It was 4 feet high. So I put a bunch of salt on it last night, and today Thomas and I got after it with an axe and a pickaxe, and we pummeled this barrier of ice down to the ground, not down to the ground, down to enough so where my vehicle can drive over it, so I can go camping this weekend.
Do you think you'll be able? Is the ground solid enough for you to pull it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Rather, I will hook it up, and it's coming whether it wants to or not.
You know what? It's supposed to be here tomorrow. No, Friday. 20 degrees. Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to be like that out here anytime soon.
Yeah, baby.
Anyways,
that's why I'm asking.
Like
why don't you talk about what you did in guns this week, Kyle?
Yeah. Okay. Didn't do a lot in guns this week. Well, I wasn't on last week either. It's been 2 weeks since I've been on. So I've done 2 podcasts since then that weren't Slamfire. So we released Women of the Wild.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so go over to She Shoots. It was a podcast about women, the U.S. and the Canadian women doing a combined international elk hunt in Alberta. So go and listen to that because it was really fun. And then we gave away prizes to some really cool prizes. Thomas Donnelly won the one from Women Hunt. It was nice to talk to him too. If anybody doesn't know Thomas Donnelly, he's somebody who's been around forever in 2 days, and I don't know if it's, speaking of podcasts, New Shooter Canada. He was one of the founders of New Shooter Canada with, the podcast I was on previous to this. And the other thing, remember I said Reloading Radio? I meant the Reloading podcast. Canada Reloading Radio is not around, but the Reloading podcast, Tony, is up and running, and they just dropped their last episode last week on Friday. And I used to go to bed listening to them, as well as Slamfire Radio, but go and listen to them. They've been around forever in 2 days, and Mike and the guys are really subject matter experts on reloading. You'll learn a lot. What else did I do? Oh yeah, and then so Tracy and Sophie, we've been trying. So Slamfire was really lucky because we were able to get Sophie and Tracy on a couple of weeks ago, right? And we talked about the Quebec rally and things that were happening with the confiscation. But we were trying to figure out a time that would work for them for She Shoots. And we weren't able to figure out a time on the weekends. Like right now, we're really into the show grind, and excuse me, show grind, and we've been doing, and we're all busy. So we just said, okay, let's record on Monday night, and we dropped a special episode yesterday. So yesterday was Tuesday, March 31st. By the way, it was my birthday yesterday. So
Happy
I
birthday,
was
pal.
Thanks. I was super excited to have my birthday on the registration deadline, and I was posting all kinds of stuff on all over social media. You can see it on our Slamfire radio page as well. Things about the confiscation, withdrawing, how to do it, etc. I can't do it anymore, by the way. But
How to do it?
How to do it, withdraw.
Oh yeah, how to withdraw? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want you to register, just withdraw. So going back to Sophie and Tracy, we recorded them Monday night, and we dropped the episode yesterday. So go and have a listen to that, because lots of stuff on there about the confiscation, upcoming plans, announcements, etc. We talked a little bit about the appeal as well, and what can happen with that. The biggest thing is I think that we're going to have to file for an injunction for the amnesty October 31st, which is ending, right? So if the Supreme Court of Canada is willing to hear the appeal, it's going to take a while. So let's file another injunction, see if we can keep our guns a little longer. What else did I do? I went to the Toronto Sportsman Show. Hung out with a bunch of really, really cool people. Chatted with a little bit with Adam from Strikeman. Maybe we can have him on the show too. I was talking to him. You knew that they were originally from Canada, right?
No.
Yeah, they were originally a company out of Winnipeg, I believe it was. And then they got sold to the US. We were talking about them, oh God, I think it was around episode 300. And way before they went to the US. So I was telling him about that, and I said, we should have you on the show. So I'm going to reach out to him again and see if he wants to come on this show too. He's supposed to be going on She Shoots. So went to the Toronto Sportsman Show, had a fun time, talked to a lot of people, signed some stuff for people, talked about the confiscation, signed a few people up for the CCFR.
Did you sign some chests? Like when you get fans, did they ask you like sign their bare chests?
Nobody asked me to sign their chests. No, I was kind of disappointed. No, just kidding.
Disappointed, yeah.
No, but did meet a couple of people who do listen to the show and been listening forever. Adrian is one of the listeners. He came up and he was going, "Oh my God, you're Kelly!" And I went, "Yeah." He goes, "I've been listening to you," and I'm going, "You're Adrian. You wrote into the show like a couple of years ago." He's been listening for quite a while. So it was good to see a whole bunch of different people. This week coming up, I got some. I don't think I'm going to the range. I don't know. Kelly and Kyle. Today was the opening of our Trap and Ski Club shoot. They open it up on Wednesday nights again. I was not in town and Kelly was getting her haircut, so we weren't able to go tonight. So next Wednesday we have our first night of skeet shooting. What else? That's it.
It's that time already, hey?
Yeah, I gotta also go to renew all my memberships at all the ranges. Oh God.
Are yours calendar year or not calendar year?
No, they're not calendar year. So for FRPC, it's May 1st is our renewal date. And the Trap and Ski Club, technically it is the calendar year, so it's January 1st, but there's no skeet shooting, so I just go and get a membership again or renew the membership when we start to shoot again. Yeah, so that's it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep. Moving on to upcoming events. There should be some training on hgfirearmstraining.ca. It's in the name, but everything's sold out.
Sounds like you need to do more.
Yeah. Are you doing any more courses?
Yeah. I got one on the not this weekend, but the next one. And
any empty courses that are coming up?
No.
Or any courses that you have scheduled that are going to be coming up?
Nothing that's got spots. No, they're all sold out, like I mentioned.
That's kind of crazy because it's at the height of the gun ban.
It doesn't matter. This gun ban is just but a blip in the great cosmos of people buying hunting firearms and getting guns from their elders and all that kind of stuff.
Fair enough.
I want to say hi to Sean Branch. He's one of the most important persons in Canada right now. Do you guys know who Sean is?
You'll have to describe for the listeners who Sean Branch is.
Sean Branch? Sorry?
Yeah.
You do?
No, I don't.
Tony, Dustin?
Whenever I don't know and I want to look smart, I say, "Oh yeah, just describe it for the listeners." Now you know my secret, but yeah, if you could tell us,
I keep telling everybody. So Sean is the person that recorded the conversation between Gary. He's the tenant.
Yeah.
So hi, Sean. Sean's amazing.
Awesome.
He and I hung out at the Toronto Sportsman Show. We hung out at the Quebec Rally as well. So yeah. And he's a Slam Fire listener. So thanks, Sean.
Cool.
Where are we at? Oh yeah, you were talking
I'm trying to do the events. You rudely distracted me. So I started talking about some other stuff.
I'm so tired.
3-gun matches. We got one coming up April 4th at Sherwood Park. I'll be there the day before. I might even be the day after. I don't know. Actually, I probably got to head to the parents and hang out for Easter or something. I don't know.
Ooh, does that mean hunting or no? Or is it too early?
Nice.
Maybe a solid maybe. Okay.
Maybe if I see a bear, it needs to go in the fridge. We'll see. April 11th, there's going to be a 3-gun match at Chaz the weekend after. Edmonton's, if you want to do multi-gun, boy, Edmonton's the place. Mm-hmm. 2 matches every month, 2 major matches every year. Yeah. Maple Seeds, Lone Butte, April 26th, Rocky Rod and Gun Club, May 3rd, Sherwood Park, April 26th, maybe 25th. We're just trying to figure that out right now. Milo, Alberta, 25th and 26th. They sold out instantly.
Really?
Yeah. I kept today. I kept getting ding, 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 ding.
It shouldn't have been long. It should have been like an hour because I saw him release it, and then it was like they're sold out.
Yeah.
Why is there so much demand in Calgary? That's interesting.
Because we need to
run more in Calgary. Yeah. That's the long and short of it. So I'm gonna plan to that one. I can't make it to, so Steve's gonna do that one. Calgary crew's gonna do that one, but I'm gonna plan to do a weekend in Calgary and get
BTSA. Are you gonna come out?
Maybe BTSA, maybe Milo. They got lots of base there and that kind of thing, lots of space. I don't know. I don't really care. Doesn't bother me one way or the other. Tony, you want to talk about?
There's more that are coming, by the way.
Dustin, do
Yep.
you want to talk about what's happening at BTSA?
Yeah, of course. So there's the Steel Challenge match, 8-stage full day going on April 18th. There's actually coming up sooner. There is a all steel match. So handgun, shotgun, mini rifle. Well, bring whatever you have. PCC if you still have one. That'll be on the 11th. And the season starter for USPSA matches at BTSA. USPSA's matches is kind of a subset of their ASL, which is IPSC style matches. A little bit more regulated, level 1, and you'll run some classifiers. BTSA is one of the largest USPSA clubs that's outside of the US, so it's pretty interesting. Well, we have the Steel Challenge, right? So it's kind of, it goes hand in hand. So they try to do some USPSA matches over the year. I might be able to shoot Lim 10 in that because Lim 10 added optics last year, so the 1911 would qualify.
Yep. You can just say your 1911. You can just call it yours.
Yeah, the government don't quite think so. So
it's not yours. It's still mine, but you can just just say my 1911.
Okay, you know what? You're doing things legally above board, RCMP who are listening. So
RCMP knows they have my ATT and shit. It's fine,
right? That's true. You have the right. You have the right license again. My brain is fried. It's been a tough week, but it's yours right now. If ever the laws are changed, you'll have your own personal one, right? But right now,
give that garbage back to me,
or Adriel will sell it to you because capitalism, right?
Nope, it's mine. You can go buy it.
Oh.
He doesn't even want it anyways. You know what he's going to... Kelly,
What?
If they re-enable us to buy handguns, Tony's going to drop that thing like it's hot, and he's going to go out there. And Tony, what is it? Springfield TRP? You're muted. Sorry,
Yeah.
and Dustin.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you know what?
Well, go watch our shorts on it. It has to be tan, cannot be black.
Mhm.
TRP 1911 in
What
9mm AOS.
Are you somebody?
Am I racist?
Yes. Are you racist against black guns? Do we have to actually?
I am yellow in nature, so I prefer things in that particular color space. I don't know. It's too dark.
I know.
Sometimes I can't see what I'm holding. So
I knew Springfield TRP in
Well, you know what?
FDE or whatever.
You can buy the 1911 at a good price from Tony over there, and then you can buy the Springfield. Okay.
Yeah. Getting into the news.
Yeah, let's do that, please.
Yeah, Brett is trying to buy more of Ruger. They were at 10% ownership. They're trying to get 20 or maybe more.
it's pretty interesting. Like, well, it's like a crime situation, right? Like, of course, Beretta won't acknowledge that they're doing a hostile takeover, but Ruger thinks they are. So, well, we'll see how it goes.
A lot of corporations have rules and bylaws that when someone else starts buying too much of their stock, they might have like a poison pill in there. So, yeah, they might have some defense to getting taken over if they care about that kind of stuff. Let's get into some new gun stuff. And
Hey, back up the bus.
Huh? Yeah. What?
Back.
Beep,
back.
beep,
back.
beep,
I know I didn't put
beep.
it in there, but it's because I don't contribute to our show notes. I just interrupt.
Okay.
So a couple of things out in the news.
Oh yes. I guess the confiscation program ended.
The declaration period.
The declaration period.
The declaration period has ended. Can anybody, anyone, can anyone tell us how many guns were quote unquote declared?
I saw it's surprisingly high for the last 24 hours. I think it was what ended up 62 or 67. Yeah. So there was 10,000 firearms declared. I don't know if they counted the mail-ins because that was an option. And I think it's still an option.
No, it's just declaration.
Yeah,
right.
people who
There is, you
declared
can
that
do
are
mail-in
registered.
declarations. You don't have to
I
do
see.
online. And I
I
think
see.
that time span stamps is the 15th. So technically, there's still very rare, probably, but still some fly-in. And I think Prime Minister Carney said 57 the day before. So yeah, that was quite
The
impressive.
57 number could have been old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was from the week before. So,
Mm,
and they were
fair enough.
waiting to see. So there was 10,000 people who actually registered in the last week. There was, and I am still going to say that 60, and that's guns. That's not people who are participating,
No.
right?
So it's
It's
probably
not
more like
individuals.
5,000 people that registered. The average is about 2, I think.
No,
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. So there was 21. Where did I see that? There was 21,000.
Sorry, I sent you guys a screen cap. 32,406 participants,
did.
57,440 firearms declared.
Correct. So I'm going to say this. So when I was looking at that, so there is a typo, by the way, under Ontario, because they said that 12,784.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Participated in only 2,000. I said that's technically not possible. So the largest province was Ontario that participated.
Should be. With this
Guns.
population.
Shouldn't it be Quebec?
Just hold on. Of guns. So 12,700 in Ontario, only 2,000 people, 2,000 and change people in Ontario participated. Quebec, however, 5,000 participated with 8,000 guns. 7,000 people, 7,300 in BC, and 13,000 guns were declared. So BC, sorry, was
Kelly,
the one.
I can't imagine that Ontario number is correct.
I don't think so either. Like,
I don't think the 2,000 is correct. I think it's actually more than that. Maybe, like, if I had to
It's a
guess,
typo.
5 or 6. Yeah, it shouldn't be 2.
Yeah. So that being said, let's look at the interesting piece that I found, because remember, Saskatchewan and Alberta, right, will not be able to get compensation because their governments have filed an injunction, right? So 607 dyslexia, 607 participants in Saskatchewan and 3,454 in Alberta.
Oh, I see the issue. I see the issue in this graphic.
What do you see? And this is
2023 is the same between Manitoba and Ontario.
Oh yeah, it is.
I can
and by the way,
I'm going to find the number right now.
The screenshot was taken. You know where it was taken from?
Public Safety Canada.
The source was Public Safety Canada.
The Ontario number should be 23,440.
So
yeah,
Ontario, you suck.
I see that
12,000 owners, but 23,000 guns forfeited.
Right, because you see the bold is always on the bottom of the graph, which is the firearm declared. But for Ontario, it's the number is reversed. So
Nunavut,
I think they just copied.
You guys rock.
Right.
6 people participated and 7 guns.
I don't know how many people in Nunavut is actually participating in 3-gun competitions.
What the fuck are you talking about? We're not talking about 3 guns. We're talking about guns.
I know. I'm just saying, like, how many people would actually buy it? Like, let's say it's only for ARs because that's what the media's portray it to be.
No, it's all the guns that are part of the OIC.
How many people would?
There's things on there other than AR-15s.
Right, for sure. But that's how the media is trying to portray it, right? Oh, it's only the scary AR-15s that goes brrr.
Tony, remember you hate black guns.
I can have other colored accessory on it. Stainless barrel, so it's not black anymore. It's great.
Anyway, so the declaration period's over.
Yeah.
They're gonna take a month. You can't send your gun in. They can't. No guns have been confiscated, other than the ones that some businesses mailed in, right?
And then Cape Breton.
So 50
and Cape Breton.
A dozen, yeah.
20, how many? 27? 27? I think it was 27.
Redacted.
The number wasn't redacted. The actual
No, but all the models and makes and all the things are.
Can I lightning round the lies that the government's told in the last month about this thing?
Sure. We should do that in the main topic.
I posted them. I posted them all on our Facebook page.
Let's just say this is the main topic. Let's just say it's here.
Let's
You have a
just
separate
talk about
list? I'll go through my list, Kelly, and then you do yours, okay?
No, you can do yours because again, as I
don't
said,
think
I
I have.
posted.
Oh, you
Go ahead.
posted this one. Did you
Yeah.
post this one? Yeah.
I was
Okay.
pretty good. I was sharing
freaking saw.
wide.
Yeah. Okay. The lie one. The government's targeted 136,000 guns with this buyback. That's the government estimates are in circulation. That's what they said. Natalie Provost said that's how many they believe are in circulation.
No, those
She
are
said
the
that
ones. that
one
they
third's
know of.
very good because that's a total number that are in circulation. A lot of the media has said like, yeah, that's 136,000 as well because the government's telling them that's the goal and that's how many there are, right?
And that's
How
how
many
it-
are the-
what
how
the
many are
funding
there
was
actually?
associated with.
That's how much they
Yeah.
budgeted for. Yeah, there's actually 1 to 3 million of them out there. When they did the first ban in 2020, they estimated about 500,000. But then the ban in 2024 banned a lot more that were non-restricted. So it's going to be more than 500,000, 600,000. It's going to be closer to 1 to 3 million, somewhere in there. We don't know.
So estimates
They're not registered.
current estimates are 2 million, and those
Yeah.
are
I'm putting 1 to 3 just because we don't really
that's
know.
pretty
right?
wide variant, right in the middle
Yeah.
too.
Yep. A lot of the media has been reporting that this was done because of the Nova Scotia Portapique shooting.
Yep.
I say this is aligned two ways. One, intent, because they're like, they did this as a reaction to that shooting. When actually it wasn't, because it was part of the Liberal platform.
Fine.
Their election platform mentioned this stuff. It was just convenient. Oh, a shooting happened. Cool. Let's go Gravestand and report on this and roll it out now because now's a good time. And then the other thing is by omission. It's like, oh, this shooting happened. Oh, well, let's release some new strong laws that would prevent this, when the laws wouldn't have done anything because basic police work would have done something. The laws wouldn't have because the guns were smuggled in and he didn't have a license anyways.
And he was reported on his firearms that he
Yes.
had.
Yes. Yeah, he
illegally.
reported to police that he had illegal firearms. Yes.
Yep.
This is true.
Yep.
These guns are designed for war, says Gary. Well, Ukraine didn't.
The Ukrainian people
They
no
didn't
want
want 'em.
these terrible rifle.
Correct. And a GSG-16 is arguably not designed for war. But I got
Imagine
some more.
taking that.
Yeah, I got some more thoughts on designed for a little bit later because it's kind of lazy. This program will save lives.
Well, we have them all locked up, but BC still happened. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, one of the actually on the spot that I talked on, I'm like, I don't think this is going to do anything to homicide and suicides. And then right afterwards, they had this guy from Australia come on and talk about like, well, if you can reduce access to firearms, that would reduce accidents and deaths, and that's true. But will this reduce access to firearms? I would argue it wouldn't, because most people who own one of these firearms own other firearms.
Yep.
It doesn't reduce access to firearms. You can see it in the declarations, right? Most people are declaring an average of 2 of these guns per person. They got more. They have other firearms. So it's not taking firearms out of the household. They're still going to have others. So it's not going to affect suicides.
Well, I'm thinking maybe there is an argument for theft. There's just less things for you to steal. Does that count?
So again, we talked
maybe.
about this last time I was
Homicides
on,
theft are not high, though.
right?
Fair enough.
If
But
people,
they're gonna ban everything their way regardless. So
true.
Anywho, and then the police have said and provinces have said like, we're not going to help at all with this, and that's because they don't think it's a complete waste of resources. So that says a little bit.
Correct.
I pulled quote on a couple of these, so these are the exact quotes.
Look at you.
These firearms are designed to kill the most amount of people in the shortest amount of time. That's from JT. And then these firearms are designed to kill. That's from Natalie Provost. I'd imagine they interviewed a lot of firearms designers and like did some surveys to make sure that these firearms were designed for these things, right, guys?
Military grade, remember?
My shit is way better than military.
I
grade.
know. I was just gonna say.
Don't insult me.
oh, we have a news article later. Your gun might not be better than military grade.
My contention here is that they don't get to act as representatives of gun designers. My AR-15, which was built from the ground up by me, I designed that build. It's designed as a competition rifle. through and through. That's what it's made for. It's made for 3-gun explicitly. It's not designed to kill people. Neither is the GSG. It's the kid's GSG 16. That's not designed to kill the most amount of people in the shortest period of time. That's designed to look kind of cool and shoot pop cans.
Or your elephant gun that breaks your shoulder every time you have to use it.
Yeah, your Ruger number 1 in 460 Weatherby. That's designed to kill the most amount of people in the shortest period of time. I should add that in. We're not removing hunting guns, says Natalie Provost. My kid's GSG doesn't agree. And then I've got friends who hunted with their WK 180s and Stag 10s. They worked.
I would be really happy if my 450 goes semi-auto.
Yeah. This is a fairly recent one, just showing this number out here. We're only banning 2,500 models of firearms. There's still 19,000 models on the market still left for use for hunting and sport shooting. And Dustin talked about this one last week, that, yeah, it's 19,000, but go take a look at them. Because the FRT is a database of every gun that was ever designed and not even introduced into the Canadian market. There's guns on there that weren't ever brought in.
Here's an IT tip from Dustin today. If you need to stress test your PDF software, you can try to download that thing. That is the most obese PDF file I've ever encountered in my life, and I don't think anything was ever going to surpass it. It's what, 100 some thousand pages? It's insane. Like the thing is a gig in size, pure text.
Yeah, test your vibe coded software with that. But yeah, 19,000 models, not really. The actual number of what's actually available for purchase is not 19,000. That includes prototypes and weird, obscure stuff that was offered a million years ago. If you look into those, like 80% of them are not sold anymore today.
The Buttmaster, is that on there? It should be.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, not as one of the 19,000 you can still use, but
yeah.
They made one.
This is taking assault-style weapons off the street.
They were never really on the street, so
no, on the street suggests that they are illegal, and illegal gun owners can't participate in this program.
So
only
correct.
Gun owners.
It's only for illegal gun owners, but also AR-15s. There's never been one used in a homicide here in Canada by somebody who one was an author. What were you going to say?
Other than Wortman, who smuggled his in from the
correct.
States.
So illegal means, right? And that was prior to that, there was none. There's none.
Mm-hmm.
So
there was one truth in that.
There was one.
Yeah.
Just one?
I don't feel I am a gopher or a duck or a pop can. I agree. I agree with your statement.
You need to do it in a Quebecois accent. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah. And then, I'm going to pull up the CTV article just because it's...
or chipmunk. Sorry.
It's funny. I wonder... They removed them!
What?
Wait a minute, people. If this happened
complaining works
in the last 2 hours, complaining works. They removed the photo. There used to be photos on this article. This person reached out to me for this thing. And
try the Wayback Machine.
Is it going to show?
If we started,
pictures.
If we started 2 hours ago, it would have been.
It would have been okay.
Yeah, relevant.
Is it? This is too late. No, they don't have.
Oh enough. No. That's GMT. It might be okay.
Is it? I don't.
What is this magic? We're going back in time.
Yes.
Okay.
This thing allows you to go back on old articles. Nah, it's just got the old one. Okay. Sorry, it's just got the new one.
So can you tell us? Okay, so the new one.
So, I'll show that one next. They had a couple photos on here of guns with bump stocks on them, which are prohibited in Canada.
Correct.
They removed them.
Yes, and you know why?
Because we bitched and complained at them, and they removed them. What?
Same thing that happened.
What is happening right now?
We gotta try this. We gotta do a little bit more of this. It looks like we have to complain.
Gotta complain to the House of Commons.
Not just once or twice. Now we're gonna all complain about this stuff, man. It worked. Look at that. Well, for the podcast listeners, yeah, they removed the misleading photos from this article.
So recently there was an article that came out, it was about a month ago, just after the rally in Quebec. Remember when they talked about
The weapon?
the weapons, right? When the
Yes.
headline,
Yep.
the
Mhm.
translation, by the way, but people complained about it and they changed the headline too. So what's going on with the news? Are they
I think
growing a
it's not.
conscience?
It's not what's happening with the news. It's what's happening with us. If we coordinate and organize, shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So complain.
Complain harder. Use your freedom of speech and do things. Don't be threatening. Don't be rude. Just say, I feel strongly about it.
I feel this is misleading. I think that's
is.
really strong when you're thinking about, when you're talking to journalists, you're like, yo, this is misleading. What you're doing right now is misleading. You're doing something that's not okay. And yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not going to talk about it because CTV's fixed their shit.
Well, we just talked about it. They fixed their shit.
Yeah. I got to update my article now. They fix their shit. CBC, same thing. I think they did a good job. They used a short clip. I didn't give them access to it, but they just took it, and that's fine. Anyways,
Look at you there. By the way, props for
Look,
wearing the
my dog.
Boogaloo shirt. Yeah.
Just being a good boy. He didn't make a noise at all.
no.
No.
Dog got in on the thumbnail.
So people give you credit for wearing a shirt too.
I always
Oh
wear this
yeah,
stuff, though. You guys
but
know
that's
me.
just the style for HGG. So
Keep
it's
in
just
mind, I was wearing these things before that Boogaloo thing came out.
Correct.
like, when did that come out?
Before. I think that was during COVID.
Oh well, just
Yeah, we had one specific episode when everybody wore their shirts.
just
Love that shirt.
go check HGG's YouTube videos, like all the old videos where you're still at the old house, and just still have you wearing this.
You wear them all the time, but
I wear them more now, but that's
correct.
because I'm fat, and
You-
it's like Hawaiian shirts fit with fat guys, like perfect.
You have a
Fat old
brand-
white dudes, Hawaiian shirts, perfect
You
match.
have a brand
Made in
new
heaven.
shirt on. Congratulations, it's gorgeous.
I got this one in the US. They have these, so I paid $50 US for these. They have these at the Calgary Shooting Center for 50 something Canadian, which is a hell of a deal for the real.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So next
I've
time
heard
you're there,
about them. Yeah.
sorry, Dustin. Next time you're there, yeah, definitely take a look and maybe pick one up.
They were
It makes for a good match shirt, right?
Well,
yes.
should have your national flag on your match shirt though.
I
So-
have my
that one
Alberta
looks
one.
better. Yeah, that one looks
Yeah.
better.
If you're here in Canada, you're in Ontario. Select Shooting Supplies had a whole bunch of them,
Oh, cool.
really cool ones. So if you're in Ontario, go over there and say hi to Dean and grab some.
Neat. Okay.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that, like, any other lies or mistruths that I'm missing out of this list? I wanted to hit the obvious ones, not just like being like a little bit misleading, but like saying something and really meaning another, like this kind of crap or that kind of crap or that one. My goodness, that targeting the 136, they're leaning really hard into that. CTV, please tell us the 136. That's the goal. Oh, we only got 57. Oh, 67. Oh, we got a half of what we wanted. And we got half the guns. It's like, no, you didn't.
It is a very, very good
Yeah.
number.
You got 5% of those guns.
I guess I do have something to add from Nali Provost saying is help us get people compensated. The thing is, the government doesn't guarantee that. So, like,
And they don't guarantee
they
the
can
amount.
get
The amount's been,
compensated,
like,
but they're not.
Up and down. And are we getting this much or that much or who knows, right?
Right.
Like, you can get a compensation to replace your firearm that will eventually get banned.
No.
Yeah, with another one.
No. So I think you did a really good job of that, by the way. You always do.
Of what?
of putting together articles where you reference other
Oh,
articles.
I just got,
or
you know me. I get a bug in
You-
my bonnet about something, and I'm like,
and you
man,
go
I'm
down
gonna-
that rabbit hole, and then
Well, we talked about this video on the last Slamfire radio, and it just like, I needed something that would travel a bit more, because that no one's gonna like. We could put that up as a clip and maybe share a little bit, but I think something like this is a little bit better. And the other thing that this helps with is ChatGPT and that kind of thing. So if you ask
Absolutely.
ChatGPT about these things, they might be more keen to give the.
So did you post this on our social media, because we can share it everywhere?
I probably did not, because I forget.
Why
stuff.
not?
I forget stuff
I
frequently.
know.
Yeah,
I already knew you didn't, because
Did you post it?
No, I did not.
Oh, I thought you had my back, Kelly.
I'm sorry. I will.
No,
I will share it if you want.
yeah, please.
Okay.
What are we doing next here?
So one more
Guns?
news thing
Okay.
before what's new in guns is. So just want to give a reminder to everybody that the Waterloo Police, remember, they announced that they're going to be supporting the confiscation program. There will be a traveling rally show. So April 24th, there is the Waterloo Regional Rally against the gun grab. So Friday, April 24th. It's from 4 to 7 at night. So it's going to be at Cambridge City Hall, which is 50 Dixon Street. I'm going to be there. Everybody else show up.
It's too far of a drive for me. I'm not going to show up. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it is a little bit. So April 12th. Sorry, not April 12th. April. I have to double check. The Halifax rally is going to be happening in Halifax. I believe it's on the 12th. I have to double check that. While we talk about what's new in guns, I will confirm.
I will talk about what's new in guns then while you're doing that.
Okay.
See? Yin and yang here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a new gun. I have no idea what this is. Bullseye North is bringing it in. It's the DM Arms KR22. It kind of looks like a 10. Okay, there's that 1022 that the Turks brought in, right? The Adler RF 224 or whatever.
Right.
I don't think this is it. It's got the magazine release in the right spot for a 1022, but it's got a crossbolt AR style safety. Is this a 1022 with a chassis?
Then and they will flip up with a pivot pin? I doubt it. It does look like there's a brake, right?
It's got pivot pins on it.
18.67 inch barrel though. Jesus.
It accepts
Christ.
1022 magazines. It does accept 1022 magazines.
A lot of things accept 1022 magazines these days.
Correct.
So.
It's got looks like a brake on there. Quad rail fore end. It comes with flip up iron sights. It's got a weirdo stock with a little push button sling on the back there. I don't know what to make of this, guys.
Apparently it's produced by Corral Arms, who is a name we've heard before, so that's reassuring. 19-inch barrel though.
Quite long. Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know. But I'm intrigued. It looks like plastic, very plastic, fantastic. This all looks plastic.
Here's a question. Does it fit the 597 magazine adapter?
Oh, probably.
What if it, like, the magwell looks huge? What if it doesn't? Then it's kind of boned.
Why would it? If it fits 1022 mags, it should fit the adapter.
That's a hard maybe. Well, maybe you can't access the release button, then it'd be kind of boned.
It's from the back. It's the same spot as where 1022 would be.
You'll be on the left.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. No, I think I see them like bottom of the mag, like sticking out right there. That should be fine. That should be fine.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Cheap, $310.
I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I don't think it's going to be reliable as that TM22, but I am intrigued. Should I buy one and bite the bullet for everyone here? End of July 2026.
Oh boy.
Okay, maybe later. We'll see. This has nothing to do with new gun stuff. I just thought I'd show like some superb crackhead gunsmithing.
That is in fact a assault style firearm.
Look at this. It's assaulting your senses just looking at it.
Who did the artwork on this? Who did the artwork on the scale?
Oh yeah, the scale's got artwork on it too. That's gonna make it less accurate.
Accurate, uh-huh.
Yeah. Look at this boomstick. It's got the little vert grip. Is that a Delask? Delask is the only one that I know of that makes that crazy little vert grip for a shotgun like this. Oh. Well,
it was stolen.
Wait, I see the lifter, so this is a shotgun.
Yeah, that's a pump shotgun.
It also have rifle bullets with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Those got lost. I don't know what those kind of connects to, but that looks like the teeny tiny little Delask pump attachment there.
At least someone know how to use a sling, so that's no sights though. Sights are not required.
Well, you don't need sights on the shot. It's a shotgun.
Oh, Tony. I mean,
look at the grip. Like, this is wild. Anyways,
only the finest prop master can produce this piece of magnificent artwork. Daniel
Gingera was charged with concealed firearms and possession of a prohibited firearm and drug paraphernalia and too much drip, I think is his other charge he needs to get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Also mixing different ammo. Jesus Christ.
No, that's when you put those inside after the 12 gauge. You get a little bit you get longer range of doing that. Canada Fast Tracks Army rifle upgrade with $307 million order to replace.
I put this in. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
Phase 1, they're producing 30,000 rifles for a value cost of $307 million. These are AR type rifles. They're costing
the military. Yeah.
$10,000 each. What is happening right now?
General service rifles, and then some full spectrum rifles.
Does it even come with optics?
Combat. It must, yeah.
Even then, it's still way too. Like, what is happening? Who is pocketing all the change? How is this thing worth $10,000 each?
Do you
Canadian modular assault rifle?
Also, it's like still AR, and I asked a buddy of mine who is in the military as an armor, I believe. He doesn't see there is a reason why they couldn't just retrofit some C7 and C8s into it.
A bunch of them are clapped out.
New barrels, sure.
Oh, there we go. 2 new variants in development. Okay, well, this is in 2024. That's not that long ago.
It's going to be a carbine and then probably a special purpose carbine. That's what I'm going to say. We're finally going to move away from C7 rifles, which is good, but wow, these things are expensive.
We're into C8s, by the way, but go ahead.
C8s. Yeah, okay, here's their general service one. So it's got a suppressor.
Yeah.
It's got a low power variable optic. It looks like it has an ambi mag release and ambi. No, why is that mag release? Oh, yeah, that's just an ambi mag release. That's it. Just a weird looking one. Okay.
Yikes.
I want to see this full spectrum one, but general for service and full are very similar. The full spectrum will have a different barrel for better accuracy and more sophisticated optics. That could be a lot more expensive.
But that's not the program. The program, that part is going to have its own budget in 4 years. It's the standard issue.
The full spectrum one was one of the ones they had spec'd in there.
Yep.
They said they're
full spectrum and general service both.
They said only general service right now for that PO. That's $307 million. The government's so good at spending money. That's all I have to say.
Tony, did you price in? They're putting M-Lock covers on this thing. And there's a hand grip on there and some more M-Lock covers. Did you price those in?
I thought we are all about made in Canada, and I'm pretty sure those Magpul furnitures are made in the USA.
No, they make them in
elbows
Canada,
up.
They do
$2,000 each.
Yeah. So I'm gonna,
Sure.
I am gonna say this. I'm gonna say a couple of things. So our military need rifles, military need equipment. It is expensive, so it goes out to bids. The companies here in Canada, if it's a government bid, they know that
They got to jack the price
they
up.
know they will jack the price up. That being
Who can bid on it except Coal Canada?
No, other people
No one.
can bid on
No,
it.
Sig bid on our pistols. Sig won
Correct.
Oh,
that.
fair enough.
Sig
Well,
won
but
the
then
pistols.
Cold
got-
still built them.
Colt got some
So-
money out of that anyways. Yeah.
Right. So Colt Canada, but there is also other Canadian manufacturers that do bid. PGW lost the bid, by the way. But when we were looking at more elite rifles, or this is chump change. It is. So
Indeed.
yeah.
Anyways.
So I'm just gonna say, you know what? We have to stop arguing about supplying our military with equipment and just get over it.
We can say that it's wasteful, though, right, Kyle? I mean, it's pretty wasteful what the government's doing.
Yes.
Or we could just buy more for the same price. Anyway,
Well, here's the
volume
deal.
discount. Ever heard about it?
Anyways, CSC has the HC3R Riffer magazine. This is it. No more. We bought the entire supply.
Okay, so I didn't check it like right on that, but yesterday when I checked, they had 25 at night. They have 5 now.
They have 5 now. My
So
goodness.
if you want it, I'm pretty glad I made the decision to go because I was waiting for these things for half a year. They didn't show up. I'm pretty sure I have the in-stock email too. They didn't pop up, but
What are you using? 597 mags?
I'm using the SPI 597 magazine adapter right now.
Yeah.
To me, both of them are gonna be a two-handed reload affair. I don't love
Neither of them
dropping
are very
22
good. Yeah.
magazines on the ground. They don't work after that. You can't clean them, which is kind of a pain.
Well, and these ones have a big open slot on the side too.
and then you're gonna have boulders stuck in them. So
Yeah.
these things are stupid expensive. The 597s are a little bit better. They're like $30 a pop. So
I thought the last had some of these though.
I think that's probably the
I gotta go
last
and
contract
check out-
run.
Yeah, I gotta go check out the
Yeah,
last.
the last got some.
Yeah.
The last has 282 in stock.
Oh,
There you
So,
go.
Whatever Calgary Shooting Center got, the last got a lot more.
cool. So
Mhm.
yeah, get the magazines if you still need them. Some people have feeding issue with them, some people don't. So it's kind of a luck of a draw situation.
Have you guys tried this website before? Almost
No,
prohibited.ca?
first time seeing it. It's pretty
I
interesting.
knew about it before. I didn't know how good it was.
I clicked on it.
Whoever built this, like whoever was the dev on this thing, knows their shit because it is snappy. Hey, let's find some H4350. That's kind of hard. Oh, okay, there you go. Barton's has it 150.
Oh wow!
Canada's Gun Store has it 105. Red Deer's got it 89. Let's see. I can buy an 8-pounder for more. Rangeview, $92. There's a winner. Budget shooter supply,
Look
127.
at that.
Was that quick?
Yeah.
What about a gun? Kaboom! Savage Axis.
That's too wide. There's too many Savage
What about if I
Axes
go
out
price extending? Oh, there's too many Savage Axis things in here that are just rails.
there. Try the MRA Renegade kit.
Kit? Takedown kit.
Oh,
MRA Renegade. Oh, there's a bunch of parts.
be
So it is pulling.
receivers.
There's a rifle. No, their receiver set is back order right now, so it's not strictly in stock anywhere.
Fair enough.
I was looking at it, which because I sent it the link to the group. But yeah, you won't find any better prices for that, anyways. What about
Almost
Garmin
prohibited.
C1? That's a mount, but whatever. Yeah, $699 everywhere. What about the C2?
I'm gonna post it in here.
$979. Fast though, right? Like you've seen how quick this thing
it's
is.
really fast.
Yeah, so if you guys are looking for a comparison engine, check out almostprohibited.ca. It is really good.
I'm gonna say the name on point. Love it.
I think that's all the things that I had in there. Yeah, I think that's it. We kind of already did the main topic, so
Yeah,
Just
we
keep
did a
going.
couple. At the
Is there-
beginning, the middle, the end. They're all over
I don't
the
really,
place.
I don't really follow like the rules.
We
here.
have a question from listener Jamie.
Uh-huh.
Looking for a trapper style lever gun. Will Canuck hold up to in the 30-30, or do I need Marlin or Smith & Wesson while whitetail hunting? 75 yards and in.
75 yards and in. I think that
That's
the
fine.
Turk guns are fine for that kind of stuff. I think if you were to get into cowboy action, I think the Turk guns, like, you'll wear them out, and like they're not guns that you want to have for like high round counts. But a hunting rifle is not a high round count gun, and the stuff on them, like, actually, I've got more than a couple here. I'd hunt with them.
Yeah.
75 yards and in. What's the optimal solution? Savage axes.
Anything.
It's cheap.
75 and yard, anything. An SKS will work for that. A slingshot, like anything works 75 and in.
Slingshot.
SKS
Use what you
slingshot.
like.
He's looking for lever action, so I think
Anything.
the Canuck is going to be cheaper.
But Jamie, do you want that power from the 45-70? Well, actually, get a 44 Magnum. That's a good choice.
44 Magnum. That would be the way I would go, because I just love 44 Magnum. But
Or
30 30 is going more
you
stand.
are thinking about shooting it more on the general, 357 might be a good choice too. It's just because your daily range
But for
ammo is going
whitetail,
to
I
be
want
cheap.
more power. I want more power.
Yeah.
75
30.
yards, come on, man.
44 mag. Oh, I wouldn't use a 357 though.
It will be fine.
It probably would be, but 44 more, or 30-30s more, or 45-70. But 45-70, you're not going to be able to get any cheap ones out there. I might just get like, let's see, Canuck 30-30s. Here, let's use the power of this thing that we just got.
Yeah, Canuck 30-30 is fine.
Canuck 30-30s are $12.49 pretty much everywhere.
Marlins. Why don't you type in the Marlin, because
I can already tell you it's going to be way more.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work very well at all.
Try Marlin's 336.
Yeah.
Are they still not in production?
Relevant rather
We're
than
shopping
price.
for you over here.
There we go. 1,600.
Anybody got any stock? That's the other thing.
Yeah. Profit River had one there.
Okay.
But it was 1,600.
Oh, I wonder if that gun's still around. Search for the Winchester 1892 44.
Is that new production?
Yes. BC Maruku, made in Japan. It would be like $1,200.
No, it wouldn't.
Nothing
Winchester's $1,200.
There was a very cheap one. I send you the link.
Did you?
Probably
did. There's a 25-20 used for $1,299.
Can you search 44 mag? We'll see if it appears. But again, this tool is pretty good for shopping for ammo and stuff, like commodities. Mag.
There's a used one for $1,580.
It was a brand new one out of a Quebecois shop, I want to say.
Dante Sports, maybe.
Could be.
Anywho, we don't need to shop right now, but 30-30 would do it. Yeah.
30-30. 30-30, he's asking about Canuck. So cheapy or something a little bit more expensive?
I'll go cheapy because
I'm
going to go
fine.
through the bush, I'm going to scratch it up. I'm going to feel just fine scratching up that one.
Well, exactly. That's why I don't want I don't want wood guns or lever guns, these things for hunting. They're hard to clean. Do I really need the second shot?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. If that second shot's a mistake, you're just going to be shelling up the back of that deer. But whatever. Okay, let's keep going here.
Yeah, please.
Listener feedback. Oh, I didn't check your emails, and I know we got one from Bork, so let me open up.
We got a couple.
Yep.
And he didn't do it on his phone, and he didn't type it like he previously has typed things. It was well written. I was very proud of him.
Okay, I'll read the ones from James here. Hey, I was watching the reels of the CCFR on Instagram. One spiked my interest in particular. Question for you, Adriel. Your interview with the CBC News. When you were at the range and they video you, WTF, I had to watch it for a few times. For the listeners, it sounds like the gun goes full auto. He says full lotto. I'm thinking that's a really nice trigger and a pretty good trigger finger. Adriel, do you mind explaining what happened? Yeah, they took a clip from me shooting in Vegas I did not take him to the range.
Full lotto is the correct term for it. It was.
Full
It
lotto?
was. Schling.
Yeah. Other than that, I really enjoyed, and I quote, "show my objection by not declaring non-compliance." Nice. Keep in mind, there's only so much I can say on a clip like that, right? I'm not gonna say that I'm doing anything illegal or whatever, or that other people are going to be doing that. Adriel, great job. What'd you think of it? How'd the CBC cut and paste so-called journalism? Yeah, they did cut and paste some of it.
They did.
That's part of the nature of it. I don't think they did anything other than the one clip. I don't think they did anything misleading with anything that I said, which I'm happy about, because you never know doing these things, right? It could go any which way, right? Now seeing the number of firearms that were registered, it looks like I'm not the only one showing my objection by not declaring two. That's all for now. Keep up the good work and make Trevor great again. Trevor's deep into the RC stuff. He started a YouTube channel and everything on it.
Yeah, he's putting out more things now.
Yeah,
just interesting.
So I sent him the link to the article. I'm like, no, I didn't give him that clip, and he's like, a-holes. Very nice rebuttal. Is there stuff that I need to mention right here? I just want to make sure. Like, did you guys read his last email? Sorry, we just got it 3 hours ago. I just want to make sure that there's nothing in there that he wouldn't want to have read. I'm going to read. You guys stop me if anything sounds like I shouldn't be reading it. Very nice rebuttal. Hope you still talk about it on Slamfire. Love listening to the latest episode with you traveling to the U.S. and getting third. Congratulations. Getting third in a small pool of competitors, but I'm still pretty happy about it. Keep enjoying the sport as much as you can. I really do enjoy the new episodes, even with the new crew.
Oops.
Does that sound like a despite the new crew, Tony? Or sorry, Dustin.
Dustin, yeah.
There's some pretty wicked opinions. Get a real good sense of what firearms owners across the country feel. Between you and I do believe they're doing it just to spend money, to make a job for themselves. I heard a statistic today: 1 in 4 work for the government. It's too many. We need the country to be strong. Needs small business, less bureaucracy, lower taxes. We have all the natural resources we need.
But there's no business case. Well, our NATO allies are starving over power over there.
So, I read through it, and there was nothing in there that I shouldn't read. 1 in 4 Canadians, is that what he's saying?
Works for the government, yeah.
Yeah, so they're actively working towards removing that number or lowering that number currently right now.
They're talking about it, yeah. The federal government loves talking about stuff. I'm not sure if they're...
There has been significant number of people who have received WFA or workforce adjustment letters. It means that their positions have been identified, right, as being reduced. Anybody that's in a particular department as well, all of them get the WFA letters, but there may be only one person that's being actually eliminated. So currently right now, I received a letter. I felt really good about this. I don't know if I should really feel good about it or not. So there's a formula. It's early retirement. They're saying you can go now and you will receive penalization. So it's a percentage off your actual. It's a percentage off your actual for every year that before you're able to retire at full. They will give you a percentage or reduction off your full pension. So I received a letter as part of the eligibility for early retirement. Mm-hmm. God, I'm old. God. So it's a formula. So it's age, number of years in, right? And even if you meet it, then you can retire early without getting that penalization. So it came into effect yesterday. So they're waiting to see how many people will retire early and just get the hell out of Dodge. And then they will start enforcing the WFA letters. So what
if you retired and then moved to Alberta and just enjoyed that retirement life, Kelly?
I need another job.
Some maple seeds.
You can do full-time maple seed. Oh, you need another job.
Right.
You can go do fire instruction with Adriel.
Oh, you can do fire extraction down in the south. There's lots of demand down there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I need a job.
That's a job, right?
The government of Canada.
Wine taster.
Wine taster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too young to draw my pension. I'm too young for CPP. I'm too young for all it. I need a job. If you're willing to pay me, because I can't draw my pension yet, because I'm way too young.
Mm-hmm.
But they told me I'm too old.
That sounds like a
The
government
jokes.
problem.
Sounds like government. Yeah. Okay.
They're looking to reduce 40,000 civil servants. That's
Yeah.
a lot of people. Okay, I'll get off my box.
Okay, that's the emails. Dustin. Tony's not here. I'm Tony. I'm not going to do the YouTube stuff. Dustin, go ahead. Do our YouTube comments.
We have quite a few, actually. There's quite a few comments on why recent gun bans may not reduce crime. People saying, of course, ban don't impact crime because criminals, by definition, care less about following the law. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm guessing, Adriel, you replied to these two. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this viewer's name. It's JG Vander.
Okay.
Scarf.
Okay, whatever.
There was a great shotgun handgun choice on one stage. It wasn't in the stage brief, therefore it cost me a crap ton of procedurals. But it was a fast stage for me before penalties. Do you know who that was?
Huh? Sorry, say again.
I was just wondering. I'm guessing this person shot the match. So,
and they said that someone's gun went down. They took a crap load of penalties.
Oh
no, you're talking about Jennifer. Jen commented there, and she did one of the stages where it wasn't optional whether you shoot these targets with your shotgun or pistol. It was shotgun only. And she decided, hey, this is going to be faster to shoot with a pistol. So she emptied her shotgun and then went to her pistol for the rest. And we're all watching like, what are you doing? Anyways, yeah, she didn't hear that part of the stage brief, I guess.
Fair enough.
Whoopsie doodle, yeah. couple of procedurals there. Yeah. It was actually we actually calculated it was faster for her to have done that than to have done nothing. She still got better score shooting it all wrong than shooting it with nothing. Because like your fail to engage is worse than a procedural is 5 seconds. A fail to engage is 10.
Oh, but you should have just loaded your shotgun, I would guess.
Wow, yeah, but
yeah. Sometimes attention's in the detail. This is why I like IPSC, because it's freestyle and you can do things the way you want it.
Typically, with our matches around Edmonton, our 3-gun stages are a lot more freestyle. There'll be a lot more targets where like this is your pistol or shotgun slug or rifle for any of these targets over here. And you get to decide how you're going to shoot the stage. And there's a little bit more variability in that match. In the whole match, I think there was only 2 spots where it was like, I don't know if I'm going to use my shotgun or my pistol here.
So they either explicitly say or they imply was a stage design.
They explicitly said it for most of them. Yeah.
Cool. Let's move on to Travis Millhouse 8936. Excellent episode, fellas. You have a new subscriber. Thank you, Travis. Keep it up. You can't fix stupid. You can only kill it. Prop guy, Trev. Oh, you're a prop guy. Cool. Awesome. Rooster6271. Need to share this. This is the type of people that's the non-firearm population should hear talk. Just nice, sensible, regular Joes. Thank you. I guess our last episode was very popular. 1ABNDT on episode 645 was Dr. Norshorts. Having firearm for personal defense in Canada is the wrong answer, and this is why I don't listen to Adriel or this channel.
But like legally
speaking, it's
the wrong answer.
Do you mind telling your story of these pistols are cheap?
Yeah, it's a legal thing. It's not that I don't believe in that. It's legally that's the correct answer.
Mr. Adriel, buying firearms on a good price is not a valid reason for having restricted firearms in Canada. That was a really good story.
Mm-hmm.
We have the homework from Eddie. Tony, have you measured the 2 types of 311 bullets for actual diameter? I suspect berries will be slightly narrower. Plated bullets can be a bit more imprecise. Yes, you may post the photos I emailed you. The hollow base wad cutters aren't pure lead. I believe there's some antimony content to harden it a bit for better handling. Yeah, I think so, but it's raw lead, I guess that would be the way I describe it. Regarding seating the hollow base wad cutter bullets, my die come with a seating stem that inverts and have a flat ring around the outside edge that seats the wad cutter well. Interesting. I should point out for anyone who astute and wondering, ISSF centerfire pistols and 32 calibers are exempt from the forbidden status. I defaulted to the American way of spelling caliber when talking about the magazine, as an ER, not RE. Our liberal government carnival crime minister would approve of the way Caliber magazine spells their name.
Yeah.
I read in an article that he demands all government employees use British English spelling. Ah, fair enough. And he is also a stickler on punctuality and business dress code. I'm trying to think if there's some kind of a English spelling that we don't use on a daily. We don't use. Do we spell labor 4 characters or 5?
LIBOUR.
5. Yeah.
We use English spelling on. We're Canada. We use English spelling. We don't use U.S. spelling on anything.
But I feel like my work computer keeps correcting me the other way around.
It will, because it's using U.S. English.
U.S.
Yeah.
Right. You have to go in and adjust it. But we're in Canada. Canadians, we use British spelling. That's it.
I'm trying to think if there's any kind of exception. I can't think of one right now. Congrats, Adriel. Great to hear your shooting match went well. Was the match called Mystery Mountain or Superstition Mountain? So the full name is SMM3G, or Superstition Mountain, which is the hill beside the range. Mystery, as in sometimes there's bland stages, 3-gun. So it's Superstition Mountain, Mysteries 3-gun. Not Superstition Mystery Mountain 3-gun.
I don't really care. SMM3G. There's a mountain next to the range.
Yeah.
Nice I care about this I care about the name of all other competitions, which is not at all.
Nah, you got to care for them, okay? Battle of Alberta. Nice pickup on the Savage 12 FV. They were a Cabela's Bass Pro exclusive special and have unfortunately been discontinued. I don't think the Savage 12 is still in production anyway. It shouldn't be too hard to get the barrel threaded if you want to use the muzzle device. Does it have the barrel nut? Can you just throw a different barrel on it? Maybe. No.
Sorry, I'm replying to that one comment. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying, does the 12 FV have a barrel nut on it so you can swap the barrels?
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, you can.
All the Savage bolt action rifles have the barrel nut. That's basically all they do.
That's good. So I guess threading the muzzle probably doesn't make as much sense. You could just get a different barrel,
or you could pull it off and thread it.
And a friend of the channel, Tom Bryant, has mentioned that FV stands for fluted varmint in a Savage Speak. I think they actually changed what F stand for. I think F stands for synthetic now, because a lot of F rifles, mine included, don't have flutings anymore. But I think V is correct. V is usually for heavy barrel, and I think the varmint nomenclature would be from back in the day, and that seems accurate. That is all the YouTube comments we have for this week.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's a lot of comments.
Yeah, quite a few. The show's getting popular. It's a good thing, right? People care about the firearm compensation confiscation program.
We started putting out a lot more content and a lot more short clips.
And I think the government pisses everyone off a little bit more.
It's really well done, by the way. The short clips are. I really.
I'll show you how to do them later. I'll show you how to do them later, so you can pick some for some of yours from today's show.
Oh, nobody wants to see me.
I imagine some people do. Anyways, you can leave comments on YouTube or Facebook or Discord or something like that. If you want to actually talk to us, Discord's better, Facebook's better. If you want to have your stuff read out, comments on YouTube, or email us slamfireradio@gmail.com. That's an easy way to get that comment through.
It was nice to hear from James.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah. You can go buy, if you want to buy some stuff from Bass Pro or Brownells, go and use our link from our website, and we'll get a couple of points on that. And every once in a while, we'll talk about what people bought. Thanks to our supporters on Patreon. Like I mentioned earlier, we've got some special content up on Patreon. So if you want to see our full match videos. We got them up there. If you'd like to support us, go over there and support us on patreon.com. Any recommendations or shout-outs from anyone?
Sure.
Kyle, go first.
Okay. So I did want to say hey to Sean Branch. Thanks again for all the hard work that you're doing. I also want to, so we have Derek. I'm not sure if Derek's still on the show or not, or still listening. He's not on the show, but he's been mentioning. So Derek Gallen, he's our new regional field officer coordinator for Southwestern Ontario. Huge into gun shows, supporting the CCFR. Just want to give him a shout out, and also tell
Derek
him
says he's here.
Happy birthday. He and
And Sean
I
as well.
share the same birthday. So happy birthday, Derek. Derek has been listening on a very regular basis, and he says it's too late for him here in Ontario. We should do the show earlier. He mentioned that last week when I wasn't here.
And we did it earlier today, mostly
I know.
for Kelly, so she can
Thank
get
you.
to bed before Matlock's over. Right?
Alex on?
Matlock.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to go
So
get my
you're
old.
getting
my
offers
old-
for retirement, I assume. Yeah, you're going to have some Metamucil and
I was just gonna go get a cup of Ovaltine and
yeah,
go put on my
Very
bunny
good.
slippers.
put on a good record. Yeah.
Record. Yeah.
Vinyl,
Records are
yeah.
back. They're making vinyl for everything, by the way. I have a really nice collection. Yeah.
I
still
should be
do.
shouting some people out, but I can't remember.
Oh my God, really?
Oh, okay. But before you skip over me, I did put the dates for the rallies in the thread. So it is the April 10th. You're going to be in Halifax. So the stuff's there. And then, as I said, April 24th, it's going to be in Waterloo. Show up, people. It's time to make a presence. So it was 4,200. 4,200 was the police count of the Quebec rally. So
I'm
4,000.
not laughing about the 4,200. I'm laughing about the funny noises your dog's making.
They're fighting in the background. So 4,200 people can show up in Quebec City. I'm sure that, there's more than that can show up in Waterloo, Ontario, center of the universe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Should have more gun owners, according to the number of people who declared firearms. Should
It
have
was
lots of
only
them.
it was only 2,000.
Only 2,000. You're sticking to that number, eh?
Remember public safety. Who
Yeah.
who edited that, or who actually reviewed that?
Dustin, do you have any shout outs?
I do. I'll give a shout out to both Kyle and Adam Reiser for fixing the record on the Perf podcast about the whole Canadian fire. How they described it on the first episode was kind of sketch, and it was more legit. Kyle have the firearms. Some Canadians contributed parts. Kyle's holding onto these firearms as a resident of the U.S. So there's no. They also give
Nothing
the
sketchy.
There's the argument of I bought it, I use it for a 3-gun match, I sold it. Is that really straw purchasing? I don't know how straw purchasing laws work in the States, but we're
not doing it.
We're not doing that. And Adam Reiser gave a very funny pronunciation for the Israel Micho. I don't know how I can't replicate it, but go check
They don't
it
have
out.
French names down there, so they see my name, but they don't have any idea what
my chod.
Yeah, my shod. Yeah.
Something like that. I guess if you shoot a match in Louisiana, maybe it will be less of a problem.
Oh, they should be able to pronounce it in Louisiana.
No, they butcher it as well.
They got the French down there.
They got other French names.
It's Franglaise. It's Acadian French, which is thrown in with a little Creole and English. It's bastardized. They wouldn't be able to pronounce it. Yeah.
Well, the Francais people don't like the Quebecois Francais either, so I don't know. It's okay.
Quebecois, Acadian, and Parisian French are all different. No, and nobody likes each other.
English better. Sorry, not sorry.
There's also
I wouldn't say Chinese is good. So
I was just gonna say, said the guy from China.
No, we can't understand each other at all. Everything's so bad, so regionalist.
I got a shout out. Happy birthday, Kelly, and happy birthday,
Thanks.
Derek.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Woohoo.
Join our Discord server. watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and I think we're on Utreon or Utreon too, just in case. Just
Are we still alive there?
We were.
Clear is dead.
Gotta keep trying the other stuff as well. Join the CCFR, and we'll see you next week.
So if you have any comments or questions for the show, please send an email to slamfireradio@gmail.com. Now go grab a gun and shoot something.
When the talking is over, it's time to get a gun.